Welcome back to Granbury TV, everyone. It's time for another sheriff's interview. How are you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. It's been kind of a weird week with Christmas this week. Did you have a good Christmas?
Oh yeah, got to see my daughter and my grandson, so yeah, it was good.
Awesome, that's great. How has the week been with the holiday?
Well, it hadn't been real busy, so I guess that's a good thing. Where I'm not bored, but by no means. But I guess it's always good if law enforcement isn't too busy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's we had I guess a week. Yeah, last Saturday. The holidays got me all messed up too, I guess. But last Saturday we spent time chasing a guy that kept running from us. Had warrants. He had a sexual assault warrant, a capious warrant out of the district court, and his name was Joshua Brown, and he ran from us 2 different times. So we spent. I was out till midnight that night, and this started about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, following up on leads, trying to track him down. And finally the other day, then the guys went out, had the information on where he was, and went out and found him and took him into custody. And so after we got through the weekend, everything's been running pretty smooth. So, but we did have a few things that popped up.
Well, let's hear about the few things.
Well, we've had people that still using drugs out there. So we had a drug investigation that yielded an arrest on the 19th around 4:30. The sheriff's narcotics unit conducting a drug investigation made a traffic stop at the 1200 block of Chaparral Lane. During the stop, Stephen Joel Dabalos, 27 years old, was found to be in possession of under a gram of meth. Dabalos was arrested and charged with possession of a controlled substance under a gram, and that's a state jail felony, and bond was set at $5,000. And he also had 2 capious warrants for arrest for assault, family violence, Class A misdemeanor, and that bond was set at $2,500, and criminal mischief, and that's Class B, and misdemeanor, and bond was set at $1,000. Davalos is currently still in jail, so guess he's got a few things to overcome there.
Yeah.
Now thinking about the theft, because he had that was criminal mischief, but that made me think that with the holidays, Walmart, I tried to stay away from there. I don't like big crowds like that, but I did get by there a couple of times, and I know that the Granbury PD was busy and there was a few arrests made, people trying to shoplift down there, so they just never learn. They always have those big sales down there, but they feel better about it, I guess, if they get something for free, except when they get caught.
Yeah.
So we put a few up over the night and kept them off the streets that were caught shoplifting down there, but it was just a couple of them, I guess, not too many. So we had another guy that driver was caught eating marijuana, trying to get rid of the evidence, I guess. On the 23rd, around 10 p.m., deputies conducted a traffic stop at 377 East out in Crescent. Deputies discovered Jonathan Westcott Lichner, 20 years old, allegedly had eaten approximately 7 grams or 0.07 grams of marijuana to prevent deputies from finding it during the stop. Lichner was arrested and charged with tampering with evidence, and that's a felony too. Bond was $5,000 in possession of marijuana, Class B, and bond was set at $1,500 on that. Lichner is currently out of jail on bond though at present time, so that trying to do away with the evidence, that just really got him in a whole bunch of trouble.
Yeah, a lot more than was needed.
Yeah, there was one that I guess it's really not too newsworthy, but we had some guys stop by the troopers last night, and they ran the drug dog hit one of my dogs, and but they ended up just found little seeds, remnants of marijuana, and those guys must have really aggravated the troopers, because it was their stop, because 2 of them came to jail anyway on possession of drug paraphernalia. So, don't want to aggravate those guys sometimes.
No, definitely not. You don't want to aggravate any law enforcement.
No, I guess not. But we try to, especially this time of the year, we try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt and try to help all we can. And we're here to serve and protect, but they got a job to do sometimes too if somebody crosses the line.
Definitely. Well, I guess it's time for our Crime Stoppers Corner.
Yep, Crime Stoppers needs information on a burglary of a habitation. The burglary occurred in the 1000 block of Apache Ridge Road. The suspects made forced entry into the residence and took a Nintendo Wii. So messed up somebody's Christmas. No.
Yeah.
So anyone with information on this burglary of a habitation is asked to contact Crime Stoppers at 817-573-TIPS, or you may go online at the Hood County Crime Stoppers website, hoodcountycrimestoppers.com, to submit a tip online, or text a tip to tip 129 plus your message to 274637. All tips remain anonymous. Upon arrest and indictment, you could receive up to a $1,000 reward. So somebody didn't have a very good Christmas.
Obviously not. Well, hopefully somebody out there has some information and we can get that returned to them, or and have some justice served. And so next week we're looking at going and doing a little on the road type of show here. We're going to be at the new EOC and over at the sheriff's office, and everybody gets a kind of a sneak peek of the EOC. Is that right?
Yep, it's looking good over there. Went over there yesterday. There lots of workers over there still working. They're pulling wires, trying to get a lot of finishing touches done. And they've got a lot of the tile work done and painting done, and but the wiring of everything and getting all the things into the server room, because IT is going to be moved over there. So they're going to be really busy for within the next month trying to get everything finished up. But it's getting real close now.
Yeah.
It's looking good over there. They've got the ceiling grid hung up, so they're ready to put tiles in, but they're leaving it open because they're still running the wires. But yep, looking forward to showing everybody what it looks like over there.
Awesome. I know I'm excited to go and be able to see what it looks like, and excited to be able to bring it to the folks at home. And I'm sure the folks at home are excited to see what it looks like. So.
Yep, I've been kind of worried. They've been pouring cement outside, and we've had these days where it gets down to below freezing. But they're still getting her done because it warms up enough during the day. So
Awesome.
They're getting it. It's all coming together.
Well, great. Well, I'm excited for next week. And do you have anything else before we wrap up here today?
Nope, just keep having a safe and happy holiday season.
Awesome. Well, thank you again for coming in, and I guess next week we will see you over at the new EOC.
We'll see you there.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thank you.